2023 was the year of Flopbusters. What is 2024 the year of? I don't feel like this year has as consistent of a theme where last year it was the Flopbusters. There were just so many of these big budget movies that flopped. We have several of those this year, but it's not quite the same thing where you also have these number of successes. And I think what you're seeing, certainly that the confirming once again that the era of all comic book movies being hits is that bubble has burst. But the flip side to it is that Deadpool and Wolverine becomes the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time by a good bit. So it just confirming what we kind of already knew, that there's absolutely still demand for these movies, but people are just done with the generic stuff. They're done with just because it involves someone from a comic book, we're going to go see it. We're done with all of that. It's a year where you had a number of unlikely records broken with the success of Longlegs, Terrifier 3, highest grossing unrated film of all time. In the United States, Terrifier 3 almost made as much money as Joker. That's insane. That's crazy. The production budget for Joker 2 is 100 times that of Terrifier. And the marketing budget for Terrifier is nothing. The production and budget was $5 million. That was the full spend. All the marketing for it was word of mouth and internet buzz and memes and stuff. Joker, several $100 million marketing budget. So just crazy. And so you just have those indie wins, things like that. But it's not like across the board original films were winning. So it's tough to find the pattern. There's not the obvious narrative, like this was the year of this. It's not that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have maybe as I do my end of year list, I'll find that through line, but it's kind of maybe the year of unpredictability, because May was a really bad May and it looked like this summer's terrible. And then we get Bad Boys 4 does great. Inside Out 2 becomes the highest grossing movie of the year, highest grossing Pixar film of all time, highest grossing animated film of all time. Next month we get Despicable Me, makes almost $1 billion. The Deadpool and Wolverine, highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. So all these record breaking things, and followed immediately by Romulus does great. And then these indie films sprinkled in there. So these big wins, but there's also Joker 2. Whoo! Furiosa. Whoo! Losing money, like crazy amounts of money lost. Kraven, Madame Web. So there's a lot in there. This is the year of bad comic book movies. That might be it. So I shot my ranking of comic book movies this morning. It is shocking how bad this year was for comic book movies. Just unbelievable. Wow. How is this high on the list? Because I did not like this movie. This is a forgettable movie, but it's not aggressively bad. And you have 4 or 5 aggressively bad comic book movies this year. What do you do with that? Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.